Dzień dobry. Zerknijmy do telewizji, zobaczmy co tam w wiadomościach. Opozycja nakręca spiralę nienawiści chyba. Tak, oczywiście. Pan Tusk wygraża PiS-owi od jakiegoś czasu, prawda? Skąd my to znamy? Prawa rączka, lewa rączka i tak od dziesiątków lat. Pokażę wam zaraz fajną rzecz. Pamiętacie, tu byłem trochę to świeżutkie nagranie, byłem na zachodzie słońca. Księżyca niestety nie udało mi się zobaczyć, bo za dużo chmurów było, a on zachodził zaraz po słońcu. Troszkę na lewo od słońca i godzinę po zachodzie słońca zachodził księżyc, ale to jest taki mały sierpek i żem go nie widział. Co to ja mówiłem? Pamiętacie te nasze przygody z tymi ludźmi, którzy widzieli Matrixa? Ten pan, który tam kiedyś opowiadał i ta pani neurolog. Ta pani miała udar i potem leczyła się wiele lat. Linki macie oczywiście pod spodem, jak zwykle. O, zobaczcie jakie fajne efekty na niebie. Jak podzielone na pół. Tu światło, tu cienie, tu to, tu tamto. I co ja mówiłem? Kurde. I tutaj słońce jest nadal nad horyzontem, jeszcze dosyć wysoko. I już żadnych efektów światło cieplnych, cieniastych nie obserwujemy. No bo słońce po prostu wygasa, tak? Zachodząc wygasa. O, wcześniej były różne światła, cienie, a potem nuda, szaro-buro, ale słońce nadal jest nad horyzontem. Tam na dole je widać jeszcze, nie? I do tej pani wróćmy. Kurde, do tego samolotu jak myślicie? Jaka jest odległość? To jest ważna rzecz dla nikonowców. Są wśród nas nowi nikonowcy, więc powinni wiedzieć, jakie są odległości do samolotów, które obserwujemy. Podpowiedź znajduje się w linku w komentarzu. I posłuchajcie tej pani neurolog, posłuchajcie.
I'm jamming away on this thing, and I'm realizing that my hands look like primitive claws grasping onto the bar. And I thought, that's very peculiar. And I looked down at my body, and I thought, whoa, I'm a weird looking thing.
I teraz posłuchajcie pana jednego. On też miał udar. Cześć i czołem i pan.
I had thought my first initial reaction when this happened was that something had happened, like we had gotten bombed, like nuked, and it was that fast and it was that bright. And then all of a sudden everything was fine. So in my mind, what I thought was this was the afterlife. This was it, and I was okay. And so that's what made everything okay. Again, it was completely silent. But the TV, that was the part that really amazed me, is because at one point on the TV, there was a lot of yelling, there was a lot of protesting and things. And then all of a sudden it was like frozen and the people on the screen were also not moving. So it felt like I was out of time, but still my heart beated. So I knew that I was in time.
Very fascinating. That's the first time I've seen something like that where time appeared to stop on the outside world.
Yeah, it was very intense. But it was what I needed to understand these messages, which is that we live in a very different world than what we're told.
How did you discover that
My apartment, I was looking around at things, and the colors were brighter than I'd ever seen, but they weren't painful to my eyes. They were very vibrant, but they did not hurt my eyes. I looked at the TV, and time had frozen. There was nothing that was happening on the TV. It was as if it had frozen at that point. And so I noticed instantly that something was not right.
Have you ever thought about your experience and how the energy was during that experience? Everything was bright and colors that you can't explain, and compare that to the work you're doing now.
Yes, I believe that what I experienced was a world where the ambient energy, the quantum energy that I'm talking about, was flowing freely. That's why I was in time and not in time. It was like time had a choice whether or not it wanted to even be there. Light had a choice how it wanted to actually shine and reflect. We're taught in science that the sun shines rays, the object absorbs all the ones it wants to, and then leaves the color that it wants on the top surface to basically, be seen by our eye. But when you get into the Kabbalah, it teaches you that there's a lot more to that there's a choice that's involved in that. And then there's an observer, which is why you see what you want to see. And I think the reason that I came back is because of the understanding that I live by this quote that says that by yourself, you are everything, but without another, you are nothing. And it doesn't mean nothing, which, usually means something negative. It means that there's nothing to compare, that you're actually something, right? If I'm the only person that exists in this world, who would tell me that I was handsome? Who would tell me that I was kind? Because there's nobody that, I can be kind to. So in that situation, I think that what it showed me is that what comes next is okay, that you're safe, that it's not to be feared. Because one of the things that religion does